because of the Journey Squad. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Okay, so today the horses came out and we're gonna go check them out. And I'm also gonna be talking about my lesson that I had yesterday. So let's go over and look at the horses. So yeah, I have video footage of my lesson and a lot of pictures of my lesson. I don't have enough to buy the horse, by the way, so I'm not gonna buy the horse right now, but I will be buying this horse because this is one of Mira's horses that's gonna be in her RP anyways. Oh, that's more land. That's fine. I have enough to go somewhere else. I have quests to do, so I'm trying to do that as well. But here, you can tell I am not here. All right. No, excuse me. Here they are. I already see the one I want. There's two that I want because why not? So this is the one that I want, and he is stunning. We're just gonna look at the gates through this because I can't buy the horse. So we have the walk, then the trot, the canter, the gallop, the faster gallop, special moves. Very nice. I love this one. It looks so freaking good. The only things we're not going to be able to see is like the stop, the rear, and the jumps from the trot and the canters. So, and the gallop. So, and this is the other horse that I want to get, but this one I want to get on my first ever account. This will be the first horse that I get because this is the horse. This looks like the horse that I rode, and so I want to get this horse because this horse is really cute. And so yeah, so this is that, and yeah, so there is that. I'm not gonna be able to purchase the horse for a good while, so there's that. Now we're gonna talk, and I'm gonna talk about my lesson that I had. Okay, so I have a bunch of pictures that I will be putting into this video. I only have one of my videos that are actually working right now because I have 4 videos and I combined 2 of them together because they're like really short. So I combined both of them together to make like a minute, I think, long. It was like a certain amount long. And then I have a full minute and something seconds and I think 25 seconds of a video, and those aren't working for some reason. So yeah, also my headphones are being very weird, and so sounds are just not sounding right. So it's just my headphones being weird. I don't think this is gonna mess with the audio, but if it does, it does. It's whatever. That's what happens when you just want to record and not focus on other things, you know. Okay. So okay. Alrighty. So I rode a horse. He was 9 years old, and I don't know how tall, but he was a tall boy. He was his name was, I think it was Clifford. I could be wrong. Yeah, Clifford. And he was a big boy. I went first for the riding lesson, and my aunt just recorded and took pictures and stuff. She took more pictures than recording, which is fine. I kind of was happy with the pictures. And then after I went, my aunt went, and then we kind of went from there. So yeah, I have another lesson, by the way, on the 14th. Yeah, the 14th. I have another lesson on the 14th, and super duper excited to go back because it was a lot of fun. So my trainer, his name was Jack, and he was amazing. I had a good lesson, very good lesson with trainer that we had. It was really nice. Okay, I think this is the mesh. No, it is this. So let's try and get the last one. There we go. All that is done. Now we're gonna go back up to the top and do the last bit. So if I'm not talking fully how I normally do, it's because I just took medicine because my mouth has been hurting on my one side, which I told you guys about this on the 4th. Technically it was the 5th, but as I was recording it was the 4th. But the video uploaded on the 5th. So yeah, my mouth still hurts, by the way, guys. So I need to go to the dentist and have it get checked out. So yeah, I need to do that and see what's going on with that. My brother seems to think it's a root dying. I don't really know what it is. It just hurts. I mean, I've had this pain before, and it went away after a bit. It went away, but I don't remember exactly what I did for it to go away because I was like brushing my teeth and doing mouthwash and doing all this random stuff, and then it went away and it stopped hurting. So I don't know what I did to have it stop hurting. I know what I did to make it hurt. I chattered my teeth, and that was not the greatest idea that I did. I wasn't thinking. I was nervous. It was the first day we went over there. We were supposed to have a lesson. I didn't end up having a lesson, but that's fine. But yeah, I rode a horse. He was 9 years old. His name was Clifford. He's probably around maybe 16, 17, or 18 hands. I'm guessing either 17 or 18 hands because if you look at my pictures with Adam that I have on this channel, he is not that big. Like, Adam had to been like the shortest horse at the barn for like older girls to ride, because I was 15 when I rode Adam those 2 times, and sadly I can't ride him again because, well, he's no longer here, sadly. So yeah, but I actually quite liked the big horse. I'm still second guessing if I want my own big horse to take care of. I guess I'm thinking more, I like the big horse for lessons. I don't want to own a big horse. I'll stick with the 16 hands horses. Like a 16 hand, I think would be like a good height for me personally. Any bigger I think might be too much for me. I didn't trot him or did any of that. I literally just walked around, because it was my first time off of getting led around. Oh my god, that horse is so freaking cute. I really want this horse. Really want that dang horse. To start training that horse, but your girl thought the horses were coming out around Christmas, and they aren't. They didn't. They came out a lot sooner than I thought they were going to. So, yeah. But I'm excited for my next lesson. I'm definitely going to be working out and moving my butt and trying to do the rising trot better. I mean, I did do it. It just was very wonky. And he was very helpful and showing me how to do it, and it was very nice. Like he was amazing. He had to have been one of my favorite trainers that I've gotten. So this is my second trainer there that I've gotten. He had to have been like he's my favorite trainer out of the two trainers that I've had there. He's my favorite trainer because like he makes jokes and it just is hilarious. Like something that I do wrong, he makes it like a funny joke and it's fine. Like I'm totally like fine with that. So I'm like really excited to go back and have him as my trainer because I'm pretty sure that's the trainer that they have right now at the moment. For the colder seasons, I think he's the trainer for this month, and then next month I think we're gonna get a new trainer. So yeah, I really want the gray. I really want this horse. He's gonna be a stallion, and he's gonna be a young horse for Mira, and his name's gonna be King Min, so Kingsman, and yeah, a king, and that's gonna be this boy's name. But I don't have enough to purchase him. Let's go. I think it's one of the other ones over at Fort Pinta. So yeah, I did try doing the rising in a walk, and I could not do it. So then he had me and the horse stop, and I had to stand and up and down and try and do it. I couldn't do it for the life of me. So yeah, also this horse is leaving us, and I'm really sad. This horse will never come back, and I'm really sad. I would love to purchase this horse, but I sadly can't because, well, I'm broke. So there's that. This horse is really cute too. It's just not what I am wanting for my accounts right now. I kind of just don't like that coat at the moment. There's only like 2 coats that I like. I like the dark, like I like the black one, the gray, and the one that looks like the horse that I rode. So and those are the only ones I like. But yeah, that's basically going to be it for the SSO part of this video. So yeah, I'm going to also be showing you guys pictures and video at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. With audio, because it's nice hearing what he has to say about my writing. And I told him like what I remembered, and I told him that what I remember was having someone lead me around. And he's like, well, I am not giving pony rides. So I did it all by myself, and I was so so nervous, like thinking about like all of that and like getting led around and everything. And I was like really nervous, and I didn't know if I was gonna get led around or if I wasn't. And I didn't know, or if I was gonna be on like a lunge line or not. And I'm so freaking happy right now. I wasn't on a lunge line at all or a lead line. I did it all by myself, and it was very nice, and I had a lot of fun like figuring it out, you know. The thing that I'm definitely going to focus on in the next lesson is keeping my heels down, because that was the thing that I had a hard time with, was keeping my heels down. So that was the only thing that I had like a hard time with. And then like my reins wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah. And in video games, they have their hands like to belly button length. And so I've learned, and in like other people's videos, like mostly everyone that I watch, they have their hands like towards like their belly button, like belly button length. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you guys can tell me. I know there's a questions that watch my videos and horseback riders, and you guys can tell me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Um, and I'm pretty sure my trainer before taught me that as well. But yeah, so I'm excited to show you guys these videos and pictures. Also, my channel icon is one of the pictures. This was like one of my favorite pictures that my aunt took of me on this horse. So yeah, I'm excited to go back. The things I'm gonna work on is the rising trot, because I have a exercise ball, and I'm gonna try doing the rising trot on that and focus on doing that, um, and work on that. And then I think eventually when I do it right and I can actually continue doing it on him from a walk, I think eventually we can start doing trotting and integrating it into the with the trotting. Um, so yeah, I'm quite excited um, to do that. And then after the trotting, I'm gonna have to learn how to canter. And then after the canter, it will be jumping and all of that. So I'm excited for that. And I was so nervous to like push on him for some reason, and I don't know why, because I was completely fine when I was on Adam. I think it was because like it was a new horse, he was a lot bigger, so I was very nervous to like do anything with this horse because he was massive, and I was so used to Adam being like pretty tiny and like decently close to the ground. And this horse, like wasn't even close to the ground. Like when I got off, like I felt it in my knees when I like got off of him, which really hurt my knees, by the way. I don't think it was supposed to hurt my knees, but I think when I got off of him, I kind of clenched my knees for some reason, for some dumb reason I did. Um, so good to know. I shouldn't probably do that because that made everything worse. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to go back on the 14th lesson. I'm probably gonna go first again. So my lesson was at 3:30. My aunt's was at 4, and so um, which I'm pretty sure my lesson didn't start at 3:30. It started before 3:30 because someone was already riding him, and they were working on cantering and keeping a certain rhythm in the canter. Um, and he was a very nice trainer. Um, and his name is very, very nice because I can definitely remember his name. Because my other trainer that I had, it was female, I don't even remember her name. I mean, it was like 2 years ago, so it makes sense I'm not going to remember her name. But yeah, I'm excited for next year because I definitely want to continue and all of that. Like I know like right now it's not like going how I want it to go, but I mean I haven't rode a horse in 2 years. I mean I had like a trail ride, but since the trail ride I haven't rode in a lesson for like 2 years. So for my first lesson back, that wasn't bad. Also, um, a lot of I have like a lot of views on my 2 years riding video short back, which is crazy. Um, so yeah, and it was like a short amount of time, and I have like that many views on it. It's freaking crazy. By the time this video goes out, it's probably gonna be more, but It's really crazy to me. So I'm definitely gonna do another one next time. I do need to get more breeches because I don't want to wear the same pair every single time I ride. So I'm definitely gonna have to go and get another pair or like two. That's like the one thing I want to get more of is breeches. I also want to get I want to get another pair of winter ones and another pair. I want to get my first pair of non-winter ones because I was very hot and warm wearing those. It was very nice that I was warm. But when I was riding, like well, it doesn't help. Like they were high rise, and I had a lot of fabric in my boot, which I mean wasn't bad at all. It just made my ankles really warm. And I didn't ride with my gloves on, so I might not take my gloves next time. Um, because I think I'm gonna wear them like later on when I feel like I'm good with my hands. Then I'll start wearing my gloves. So I think I'm just gonna keep my gloves brand new for as long as possible. Until eventually he says that I can use gloves, or I eventually am like, okay, I can't with my hands like this anymore, because like I'm gonna probably get like little like welts on them and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be like, okay, we're using gloves now. But I think I want to work on outside of riding. I want to work on my rising trot. That is like the one thing I want to work on. And then when I'm riding, I want to work on trying to keep my heels down. So I have two things to work on that I want to focus on the most. I also want to focus on the rising trot in the saddle as well. But the one thing I really want to get down is keeping my heels down, because that's like the one thing he kept saying to me was to keep my heels down. For my aunt, it was her hands. So I think the one thing my aunt could focus on would be like keeping her hands down and like all of that. Like the second thing he was talking to me about was like fixing my reins, which I was able to do that pretty quickly, and that didn't take me too long. On like keeping my ankles down, like I felt like he was constantly telling me like keep your ankles down, don't like keep them how you have them. It doesn't help like my boot wasn't tight enough, and so I had like a tiny gap between like my heel and like the bottom of the shoe. So every time I'd go down and push down into like my heel, I would have like this bubble, and it would just pop the bubble, and then my heel would be down. And it took so many times, and then at one point I was just like, just keep them down, and I was just focusing on keeping my heels down, and I wasn't focusing on anything else. And then the horse stopped, and I was like, oh god. So yeah, was a hot mess for my first lesson, but I mean, it's my first lesson back. It shouldn't matter. So yeah, I have a lesson, but I do have another lesson. I'm really excited to go. Since I know my trainer, and hopefully I'm riding the same horse that I rode last time. Even though he was a big boy, I'm totally fine with riding him again. If we don't, that's fine too. I'm fine with riding a different horse. But yeah, I have two quests. I have one here and one here. I think I'm gonna do this one before I go back and do this one. This one was a long quest. The first time I did it, because I had to wait. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do my quests anytime soon. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, because I don't want her leveling up anytime soon, because her channel isn't back up yet, and I'd like for her to have like a birthday video the day of her birthday, which she actually does have a birthday, because I had to make her an Instagram, and so I had to make her a birthday. So yeah, it's in February. It's her channel birthday as well. Um, so yeah. Alrighty. But yeah. I'm going to end it here. Stay tuned for the end because I'm gonna have all of that stuff. So yeah, please like and subscribe, turn the notifications on down below, and if you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe to be a part of the Journey Squad. I have a lot more horsey things coming to this channel. I'm also going to be uploading the videos as YouTube Shorts, so yeah, please stay tuned for those. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Please enjoy all of my horsey content that I have right now after this, pictures and everything, and one video that I have so far, and I'm hoping to post the other videos today as well, but as YouTube Shorts. So please like and subscribe for more horsey content. Hope you guys enjoy.
You'll know when he's not there. You'll be the very first to know. So, a little right hand and a little left to me. Listen. So when he wants to speak, it's way better than getting led around, isn't it? Yeah, you better believe it. I'm a cowboy, I'm not a babysitter. If you want to learn how to ride, you came to the right place.